Welcome to this week's episode of Eating on Purpose. Hey, you guys, it's your girl Coco from Coco 360, here to bring you the real deal about health and wellness, giving you the why and the how through simplistic breakdowns. Because broken down, health and wellness is truly simple. In this lesson, we bring you Sugar What? We will break down what sugar is, how it is metabolized, and how it is connected to diabetes. What are sugars exactly? Simple carbohydrates, period. Simply put, sugar is a carbohydrate that is broken down to its molecular form. The top image is a molecular composition of a simple carbohydrate. There are many forms of carbohydrates. Today, we will only discuss monosaccharide and disaccharides. Broken down to their root word, mono means one, di means two, and saccharide means sugar. Monosaccharide is glucose. Fructose, otherwise known as fruit sugar, that is bonded to glucose. Glucose is what the body uses for energy. You can find fructose in fruits, vegetables, and in milk and cheese as lactose. Disaccharide is one form of sucrose. Sucrose, in Latin terms, is table sugar, which is produced from sugar cane or sugar beets and then chemically produced, leaving it as refined sugar, white granulated, or brown sugar. Refined and natural sugar. As stated in the last slide, sugar in all forms is a simple carbohydrate that the body converts into glucose and uses for energy or stores as fat. The effects on the body and your overall health depends on how much sugar you already have in your system. Natural sugars, such as apples and yogurt, are nutrient dense that provide our bodies with important nutrients like fiber and protein. Refined sugars come from non-factor foods such as donuts and ice cream that have little to no nutrient value and are full of trans fats and saturated fats. Now let's talk metabolism. Refined sugar is broken down rapidly. Because this type of sugar is digested so quickly, you will have a feeling of hunger shortly after you eat, no matter how many cacao you consume. In contrast, eating a piece of fruit that contains fructose slows metabolism down and expands the belly, giving you a sense of satisfaction and fullness. Once the sugar reaches your small intestines, it cannot distinguish the sugar from refined or natural. The body will use the sugar either for quick energy as glycogen or store as fat. This process depends solely on the amount of sugar you currently have in your system. The bottom line is sugar, and we should strive to maintain a healthy weight by eating a balanced meal at every meal, fortifying our diets with nutrient-dense foods, and limiting the non-factor choices. How sugar and diabetes are linked. Diabetes mellitus has been coined the nickname sugar diabetes. Let's put this name to rest and call it for what it is. Diabetes mellitus is a metabolic disorder centered around the lack or failed use of insulin produced from the cells located in our pancreas. Blood sugar, or glucose, is regulated by the hormone insulin that is released from our pancreas. Insulin speeds up the transfer of sugar from the foods that we eat to our muscles, liver, and fat tissues, where it is either used as fuel for right now or stored for later use. If you do not have enough insulin, sugar accumulates in your blood and you develop diabetes. Let's look over the different types of diabetes. Type 1. The pancreas fails to make enough insulin for the body. Type 2. Cells fail to respond to insulin properly. Gestational diabetes. Pregnant women with no history of diabetes develop high levels of blood sugar during pregnancy. Typically, this form is self-resolved after birth. Prediabetes. Blood sugar levels are higher than normal, but not high enough to become a type 2 diabetic. Changing your lifestyle is the first step in a diabetic treatment plan. A healthy diet is imperative to control your blood sugar levels. You will need to consult with your dietitian or primary care physician to discuss what you can and cannot eat, as all carbohydrates affect the blood sugar levels either from a donut or an apple. Next, get moving. Changing your sedentary lifestyle to a more moderately active one can assist with dropping some of that extra problematic weight. Excessive weight is one of the main contributors to type 2 diabetes. Thank you for watching this episode of Eating on Purpose. Sugar What? Presented to you by Coco360 EDU. Join us each and every Monday for a brand new Eating on Purpose class. Please go follow us on Facebook at Coco3.6.0, on IG at Coco3.6.0, and we also may be reached at Coco360edu@gmail.com. And don't forget to subscribe. Also, please remember to be kind, be humble, be you, and smile. It looks good on you. Until next time.